Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to some more Monster Train. Today, or rather last time, we managed to get a bunch of consumer crowns, and we unlocked the Stygian Guard. So let's see. Stygian Guard, Tethys Titan's Bane, 5/3, and we get Frozen Lance, deals 6 damage to the front enemy unit. So it looks like, as opposed to the Awoken, the Stygian Guard is a more offensive magic kind of class. So I think what we're going to do is if we pair it with the Awoken, we restore. But if we pair it with the Hellhorned, do we want to do that though? If we pair it with Imps and shit, that could be cool. I know, but I said last time I didn't want to win with the Hellhorned, so we're going to stick with the Awoken. I'm going to stay true to my word like a real man. Energy Siphon. Apply Spell Weakness 1 to an enemy unit. So this episode is going to be a little bit slower because I need to think my way through these decisions. Let's see. Apply Spell Weakness to an enemy unit. Next time it takes that much damage again for each... Oh, so Spell Weakness doubles the amount of damage. We get Sting, which is amazing for this. Apply Frostbite 6 to enemy units. Interesting. So spells are going to be our main source of damage here. We're going to go with Guild Marker. Let's check out the Dark Forge. So we can do Strike, apply Frostbite 10 to the attacked unit. Or Sweep, apply Spell Weakness 1 to the attack unit. Since we have a bunch of spells that attack the front unit, I think having Sweep and applying Spell Weakness will be more useful. Non-boss enemy units enter with Spikes 3. No, we do not want to do that. We got a Sweep guy that is not... let's see. So I assume it's sort of like a decay thing, where the more stacks of spell weakness we apply, like each turn, it goes down by 1. So we're going to put spell weakness on... Let's see. We're going to put spell weakness on you so it lasts a little while longer. Put a Train Steward in front of that guy. And then we'll add 2 regen, so that guy doesn't take any damage. Alright, so... with Spell Weakness 2, this does 3 times. So that's going to do... So we can go 1, 2... okay, it uses up the Spell Weakness. That makes more sense. Shoot. Okay, so we're going to put a Train Steward up here then. Let's see. Use Sting here. Do we want to do our crystalline shards? We're not going to get it again, so we might as well use it now. I should have used spell weakness first. We'll put a Train Steward out there. Kind of got to do that. And regen. Alright, let's see. So, we don't have any spell weaknesses, so we just go Sting, Frozen Lance, and then, let's see... It's going to do 9 damage total. So this guy's going to go Badoom, and then this guy heals. So it's going to do multiples of 4. I just wonder if... Yeah, that increased it a little bit. That guy got up to the pyre. Alright, so... Go ahead and apply... And then just use all of these attacks. And they're dead. Alright, sweet. I'm interested to see how the Stygian Guard is going to play out. Flash Freeze. Deal 3 damage, apply Frostbite 8. Mollusk Mage, plus 10 magic power on this floor. Ooh, that seems really cool. So if we have... So we have our champion down below. Put a Mollusk Mage on the second floor. So that we can sort of stack up. I think that's good. We're not going to have any shortage of good spells. Like, we're definitely going to get helical crystals again. Even though it's really strong, we don't need it right now. I'm going to take the Mollusk Mage. Glimmer seems pretty good. Vine Grasp, deal 3 damage, move that unit to the front. Vine Grasp could be great utility. Because a lot of our spells only do damage to the front unit. Now, in terms of units, let's see. I think we want... We want Awoken units. Yeah. Because we want a tank to protect all these weak, like, magic things. Ooh. Revenge. Gain 1 energy. That seems really good. And if we buff its health up a little bit... Here's the thing. We can get the large stone on the wilted sapling. But we won't be able to afford to purge. I think that's fine. With the plus 40 health... Yeah, that's just really good. And we can do this. Oh, and we still have one more. I guess we will... We might be using Train Stewards more, just because of our lack of, like, incredible units. Actually buying this is kind of useless. Like, most of our attack just comes from spells. Honestly, I'm gonna save the gold. At the start of battle, enemy units appear on each floor. Additional reward, gain 75 gold. No. We're still figuring out the Stygian Guard. So this is what we want, and then we want a guy right there to take some damage. And then we don't need to use these spells. They're both going to die. But we can save some damage like that. Let's see here. I'll put a Train Steward up here just to get rid of that. And then the Mollusk Mage is only 1, so we're going to put 2 Train Stewards down here. Applying spell weakness is pretty useless, so we're just going to restore this guy. Alright, put a Mollusk Mage up here. Sting. And then restore. Then just pop a Train Steward down. Perfect. Oh, wow, okay. So it looks like we just kind of win. We didn't even need to use any spells. We just have a good unit. But this is a time for trickery and deviltry, so we're going to use all these spells. We're going to figure this out. Alright. Put it in your head. Apply spell weakness before using Frostbite. All of these do damage to the front unit. So we're going to do that. I know this is useless, but I want to get into the habit of, like, trying to optimize our damage. And Sting, Frozen Lance, and Frozen Lance. And then we can restore here. Alright, cool. This is called building up good habits. Titan's Gratitude. What does attuned mean? Multiply the effects of magic power by 5. Interesting. Discard a card at random. That's not so interesting. What does Incant do? Triggers when you play a spell on this floor. Ooh, that's interesting. So we could do Glacial Seal Mollusk Mage and then get another tanky unit. That would be an interesting floor. It really would. So we just have like the bottom floor to apply spell weakness. Alright. I think that's interesting. Glimmer is good. Glimmer is really good because the magic power boost also boosts health. But Vine Grasp is also really good for like determining... Vine Grasp is also really good for determining which unit we want to attack. So like if they have a strong unit somewhere in the back, we can just send that guy up to the front. And I wonder how Steel Enhancer works with magic. I don't think it does. I'm gonna go with Glimmer, just so we have an AoE spell to use. So we can duplicate any card. So if we could duplicate any card, which one would we do? We would probably duplicate the Crystalline Seeds. Yeah. Crystalline Seeds would probably be what we duplicate. Then restore Pyre Health in Concealed Caverns, or gain an artifact in a Stygian unit. This is a tough decision. I think... we... Excuse me. I'm gonna go this route. Something in my gut's telling me to go this way. Forever Flame units cost -2. That was a good decision. With the Forever Flame, now you don't have to worry about spending too much energy on units. You have Cold Celia. Strike, apply Frostbite 3 to the attacked unit. Or Icy Silophyte. Sweep. Attack, or apply Spell Weakness 1 to the attacked unit. So now, I'm guessing this is sort of the fork in the road. Do we want to go with Frostbite, or do we want to go with Spell Weakness? Frostbite takes 1 damage per stack at the end of the turn, decreases every turn. I think we want to go with Spell Weakness. Hello, good sir. The historian makes his way towards the train in his unusual carriage. Hellborn, how fortunate am I that our travels have finally crossed paths. I am recording the events of Armageddon for posterity. Possibly futile, I know, but I shall make a fortune if you do somehow succeed. So would you character yourself as honest, aggressive, or stealthy? Deal 2 damage to an enemy unit, and then if you slay, you get 50 gold. Get Gift of Gratitude. Purge, gain 40x. Aggressive. Your pirate gets +1 for every 10 gold you have. We're gonna go with stealthy. Sneaky, but smart. I see. Well, I should have to change the narrative to support the truth, but nothing a few hours of editing can accomplish. Here's something for your assistance. Best of luck to you in the battles ahead. I'm sorry, dude. I know the fucking painful-ass process of having to re-edit something. I've had my short stints of writing short stories, so I know how tedious the editing process can be. So here's a question. Where are we going to put our siren? I suppose we're just going to put it up there. This large stone is starting to, Alright, hold up. First, let's do that and that. We know we want to do that. We might want to increase our capacity so we can get more spell weakness on this floor. Then, I believe if we glimmer... The sweep should attack you, right? Or are you going to explode first? That kind of sucks. Not yet. Yeah, not yet. We'll just take the explosion. Alright, so... We can put the Icy Silophyte up here, along with the Mollusk Mage, that's his name. Oh no, we wanted... Oh yeah, because now we have like 3 units we want to put up here. We have the Glacial Seal, the Icy Silophyte. Alright, I have an idea. Alright, this is planning for the future. So, increase the capacity after we beat this boss. Put the Glacial Seal... Do we put the Glacial Seal down here? No, because we want to be casting spells up here. So we want the Glacial Seal up here. And the Mollusk Mage down here. And I guess we can put the... Man, this Icy Silophyte is a lot less useful than I thought it was going to be at first. What if we just, like... Alright, so first, put the Icy Silophyte down here, and we gotta put the Glacial Seal down here. We can kill this guy. Just with a Sting, and then a Frozen Lance. And then we want to put the Mollusk Mage down here, so we'll just put the Train Steward up here. And then... apply Spell Weakness 1. We can do that. I guess one of the benefits of the Stygian Guard is that you can just straight up attack the boss if you want to. Alright, let's see. Use Petty Theft there. I'm beginning to rethink my strategy again. Do we really need a tanky unit? Because we're trying to just use spells. And we have way too many units we want to use for, like, spell weakness and shit. We'll just see what we get. We can't do much of anything else. Alright, so we want to do that. We don't have any spells. We're still waiting on our Mollusk Mage. Guess we can put another Train Steward up there. Apply more spell weakness to you and restore you. There's our Mollusk Mage. So we're gonna Glimmer. Then Petty Theft. And if we Frozen Lance you, you're down to 13. This is what we'll do. That's all we can do. We definitely need more spells. More damage dealing spells. You're gonna die. So let's do that. Hit you and hit you. And also restore you, see if that does anything. Alright, Crystalline, Frozen Lance, Sting, Sting. Perfect. See, that's the potential we're talking about. Those stings were doing like 20 damage. I just have to use my brain. And I'm not good at that. Spike of the Stygian. X cost, apply Sap and Frostbite. Interesting. We may need to slow this game down. Do we want to skip this? I think so. Unit draft. Siren of the Sea. That's interesting. Alright, let's look at our deck and let's actually think about what we want to do. So on the first floor, we want to apply spell weakness. So we want the Titan's Bane, the Silophyte, and then maybe just put like a Train Steward down there. And then up top, we want Mollusk Mage, Glacial Seal, and then Siren of the Sea. And then maybe... That large stone really sucks dick. Because now we gotta... So we want to increase capacity. That's a certainty. So what did I just say? Titan's Bane, Silophyte, apply spell weakness. And then we wanted a 2 capacity. We have 3 capacity left. So we do want a tanky unit to put out in front. That is 3. We could just get a regular wilting sapwood. Yeah. Alright, that's a good plan. Upgrade a spell to gain holdover. When played, this card is placed on top of your draw pile. Oh, fuck. Oh, the Stygian Guard makes me think. This is rough. Alright. We don't have any amazing spells. We'll make Petty Theft cost 0. And we'll put a Sting to gain holdover. And we'll re-roll. What does double stack do? Status effect stacks added by this card are doubled, but it costs +1. That is very interesting. I think we're going to do that with Crystalline Seeds. Then we're going to purge a Train Steward. And then we're going to make this cost 0 again. Then we can purge another Train Steward. Alright, now we're starting to progress. I'm going to purge a Train Steward and a Restore. Then we're going to keep applying spell weakness on the first floor. Alright, so we got good units. I think we can just put the Wilting Sapwood up here if we want. The Siren of the Sea and the Mollusk Mage go up here. I'm gonna put that there. And we also want an Incant in the back. That doesn't work. We can go with Petty Theft here, get some more gold. And then okay, I think we got a good setup going. So once we get the Siren here, it's going to apply spell weakness to all these units. It's going to apply enough spell weakness. Look at that. That does 60 damage. That's what we're talking about. That's what we're looking for. See? My brain does work. Alright, speed it up a little bit. Alright, put down the icy side of the fight hot here. And then, do we have any more units? I don't think we have any more units besides this train steward. So, we're just going to put this train steward out in front as sort of a meat shield. We're going to apply spell weakness to this guy, because it's going to keep on stacking. We're going to sting. Ooh, look at that shit, dude. Look at how much damage these spells are doing. Right. Sting that guy. We'll crystalline those guys and just do, I guess, vine grasp on this guy. And then we'll restore. We give ourselves a brief respite to fucking murk these guys. Oh, look at it, dude. It's doing so much damage on this second floor. Alright, so we know that this is going to happen. It is not an emergency that these guys are going to die. They're going to apply the spell weakness we need them to. We'll just do as much damage as we can. It's in multiples of 10. So he's going to go like doot, doot, and he's going to kill him in 3 hits. This guy's going to die in 1. If we put a regen on here, it's going to live by 1 more. Alright, we can speed this up. That was an intense scream. Did that sting just do 220 damage? I actually can't believe that. So this is potential. It's not realized yet, so we need to be patient. I think this guy is just gonna die, right? Yeah. It's unfortunate that we had to take that. We're getting there. Ice Storm on that second floor is interesting. We do need more damaging spells. Engraft is pretty cool. Apply Rooted 1 to an enemy unit. Draw +1 next turn. That could be useful for applying more spell weakness. Yeah. I can definitely foresee a use case. So now, duplicate any card except for your champion. We would... See, I think the bottom floor is getting all used up. But we have room for 2 more energy on the second floor. So we could get another Mollusk Mage to put on the second floor. Get even more magical power. I am going to do that. We have this one again. We always got to go with the large... Oh wait, friendly units gain +10 and get Heartless. I think we're going to go with the Heartstone and just upgrade a unit's health. We're going to increase this guy's health. And then we're going to duplicate the Mollusk Mage. Alright, we got a good start. Yes, this is fine. It's unfortunate that these guys are all really stealthy. So we can hit him with a glimmer just to take care of him. Crystalline seeds I don't want to use quite yet. So a sting will kill. Hold up, will a frozen lance kill? Yes, it will. Then a sting finishes the job. Perfect. And then we can... We'll go ahead and restore you. The heals on this floor are pretty nuts. Alright, so we don't have really anything to do. Besides this. And then apply spell weakness to this guy and just do that. Once you get a setup going, seems like the Stygian Guard can just kind of spam if they want to. And Petty Theft works pretty well, huh? We'll put a train steward down there, why not? Alright. Let's use an Ice Storm here. All we can do that. And then this guy's doing multiples of 8. So it's gonna go like that 5 times to kill him. He only needs to do that twice. Healing these guys won't do anything, according to the mathematics. But we have an extra one. Might as well. I should have put that the spiked man at the top. Oh, are we in a tricky spot? We are. We are in a very tricky spot. You're immune to rooted. Oh, I should have done this first. Are we gonna live? We're not! Damn it, dude. That careless mistake really cost me in the end. I was distracted. Ice and Pyre. Pyrebound. Can only be played in the Pyre room and the floor below it. Alright, interesting. Alright, we're gonna try this one more time. Excuse me for coughing. We got Titan's Gratitude, Glimmer, and Frenzied Swarm. Apply Dazed 1 to enemy units, discard your hand. You play... Units get an extra upgrade slot. We'll do Winged Steel. So now we have another choice. We're gonna make him... We're not gonna focus on spell weakness. We're not gonna focus on spell weakness, because that didn't work. We're gonna do this. Frozen Lance. Oh, Titan's Gratitude is actually better than I thought, because you can just do that. Poop out a Train Steward. Perfect. Alright, let's see. So, we'll put a Train Steward down there. Glimmer. Frozen Lance. Titan's Gratitude. Perfect. Just remember to be careful with Titan's Gratitude, because, you know, you can mess some things up. Use Frenzied Swarm last. That discards your entire hand. Alright. Frozen Lance. Frozen Lance. I'm not used to having to think this much. I'm used to Hellhorned, which is just big guys. And then Titan's Gratitude. Nice. Then Daze them. Alright. Frozen Lance. Glimmer. Titan's Gratitude. Perfect. Alright, this game is more complex than I thought. Without Hellhorned in here. Flash Freeze. Deal 3 damage. Apply Frostbite 8. All damaging spells get -1. I still don't know what attuned means. Multiply the effects of magic power by 5. So does that mean this does 300? Or maybe if we get a Mollusk Mage, it's instead of magic power plus 10, it's magic power plus 50. I think we're going to take helical crystals instead. And I think we'll skip this. I don't think Awake will do anything. Restore 30 health, apply regen 3. That does not get -1 from the Stygian man. We could just take Wildwood Sap as like a gimme card, but I think we want to make sure that we're careful about the things we choose to put on our team. So we want more Stygian units, because we want to determine what theme we're going with. Let's thin our deck out a little bit. Okay, I think this is the name of the game. You can't just blindly go with big numbers. You do have to think a little bit. So we can go with Siren of the Sea. That doesn't boost magic power. But with an incant and the reduced damage spells on the first floor, that's pretty interesting. And then we can also add another incant to it. And we can get an additional unit draft. That's not too bad. At least I hope not. Put this down. Put this down. Yeah, put this down. And then helical crystals. Glimmer. Frozen Lance. Put a Train Steward up here to get the gold. Frozen Lance again. Titan's Gratitude. And we don't have anything to heal. Guess we can add a regen. Oh yeah, if we cast a spell here, it gets incant. So we want to use all our spells regardless. Alright. So what we're going to do, we're going to Frozen Lance. We're going to regenerate, get another draw. I was hoping that wouldn't hit that. So now we can Glimmer, helical crystals, and then on the next turn we should be able to just kill. Perfect. So now, Energy Siphon, Flash Freeze. Flash Freeze is one that we will be able to use for free. We want draw power, we want damaging spells, and we want to boost magic power. I'm not going to fuck with sap. I'm not going to try and fuck with defense. Sting, that's a damaging card. And then we get another draft. Cold Celia, strike, apply Frostbite 3 to the attacked unit. Or we tried Wilting Sapwood last time, and it didn't work out too well. Husk Hermit, on the other hand, is low enough in capacity so that we could fit a Mollusk Mage on the bottom floor if we wanted to. I think we're going to do that. Then we have the opportunity to duplicate a card. We would duplicate helical crystals for sure if we chose to do that. Or we can gain an awoken unit and gain an artifact. I think we just want more damaging spells. A Penance Yard comes into view, a truly terrible sight. We have seen this. Playing a Blight card deals 120 damage to the front enemy unit. So now one has to wonder, is this going to reduce... Is this going to be reduced through the -1 damaging spell? Probably not. We're going to be gaining 3 of this, and we really don't have the energy. But we could, in the future, if we choose to gain, like, Fell's Remorse. Alright, we're going to put a Husk Hermit down here. Let's take care of these units first. So a Titan's Gratitude will one-shot kill. So let's use Helical Crystals down here. This guy's going to die. So then let's go Titan's Gratitude up here. Perfect. Now, 2 Frozen Lances is all it takes to take care of that guy. And then we can just spam spells. Nice. So we're going to do that. We can get a Sting to take care of this guy. Helical Crystals down here will be a little more useful. And then I guess we'll just put a Train Steward up here. Oh, then we get Titan's Gratitude. I'm not sure if that was the right decision. It's hard to tell. This guy is going to make it if we don't do something. Let's see. Start out with a Flash Freeze, then a Frozen Lance, then a Glimmer. Alright, that means he's dead. So now we can do that. Perfect. Also, for future reference, we want to put that mollusk in... Not mollusk, the husk hermit in front. Channel song. Draw a unit and apply +20/+20 and 0 energy. Channel song might be pretty damn useful. Ice and Pyre. This is Pyre bound, so we would only be able to use it on the 3rd floor. I think we'll go with Channel Song, try and get that early, just so we have a good unit. So now... Ugh. It really wants us to take Cold Celia. So I think I'm going to take the Awoken Hollow instead. No, we can put the Cold Celia on the 2nd floor. Yeah, let's do that. And then we want to increase our capacity so we can fit a Mollusk Mage on the bottom floor. Assuming that we get one. It is what we're looking for. We didn't get one. We got another incant trigger. So, I guess we could put Guard of the Unnamed down here and get more incant triggers. Just to make it even beefier, replace the Husk Hermit with that. We could just skip. But we have room for so many units, is the thing. We're gonna put Nameless Siren on there. Do that. Let's upgrade our champion. Damage spells cost -2. We're gonna do that. We're gonna make this Husk Hermit a little beefier. We're gonna give Cold Celia some more attack, and we need to purge. We'll purge a Train Steward. Reroll. Get more incant triggers. So Siren of the Sea gains even more damage. Or Nameless Siren. Yes, we're gonna do that. And then we're gonna give this Husk Hermit a little more attack. Or should we give Cold Celia some more attack? Yeah, that sounds right. Alright. That's how we want it. Nameless Siren goes up here. And we glimmer, and we glimmer. Then we put Siren of the Sea out in front, and then we put Cold Celia right here. Helical Crystals. Frozen Lance, Frozen Lance. And then, should we... Yeah, let's just Flash Freeze that guy. I still, kind of... I think I'm starting to get the hang of things. We're gonna use Channel Song. Alright, it says if a unit is available on the card. I didn't see that. Let's see. What are we looking for? Did we accidentally put one of our... I think we wanted to put Siren of the Sea down here. Yes, we did. We don't have any more units. Alright, I did that wrong. So, no shame in putting a Train Steward down now. I guess we will use Titan's Gratitude. And then Restore just to get some more incant triggers up here. Do that. Titan's Gratitude. And then Sting. That's going to be fine. We want to Restore here. And then, I guess we just want to get as many incant triggers as we can. So we can just do that. We can use Calcified Ember, Glimmer, Glimmer, Frozen Lance, Helical Crystals. One Calcified Ember will take care of that guy. Alright. Bit of a funky floor. But you gotta live with that. Sometimes you just got funky floors. Urchin Spines. Apply Spell Weakness 2 to enemy units. Or Glacial Seal. We can put Glacial Seal on the bottom. That interests me. And then I'll take another Channel Song, just to buff our units up a little, like, even more. I gotta go this way, because I'm looking for just something that's gonna give our run a little more identity. Apply Quick. Permafrost. Apply Silence to enemy units. I guess we'll take the Stygian Guard. We don't have enough gold for any of these, so I guess we'll just purge another guy. Purge a Train Steward. And then another battle awaits us. The Stygian Guard has me a little bit uncertain. We still want this, and we still want this. Alright. Siren of the Sea, you go down here. Cold Celia, you go up here. Interesting. So now we put this guy down here. And I believe we can just take the piss out of everybody. Nameless Siren goes up here. Alright, alright. I'm starting to think. My brain is working. Yes. Yes. These guys are all dying. Alright, we have to choose one. Either way, our hand is getting discarded. There are no more units available, which is unfortunate. Then we restore, and just use that as an incant. Alright, alright. I see the pieces moving. Everything is coming together in my mind. Restore. Sting. Titan's Gratitude. Frenzied Swarm. Alright, very nice. I crave a Mollusk Mage. Did we die once again? Five. I think we might have. No! Alright. One more and then this episode's over. Awoken level up. We get the Animus of Speed and Vine Mother. I will figure out the Stygian Guard. I must clear my mind. So we have Helical Crystals to start off. We have Steel Enhancer. And we have Titan's Tooth. Offering, if discarded before the end of your turn, it will instead be played. Deal 5 damage to enemy units and apply Frostbite 10. At the start of battle, summon 4 random units from your deck on the middle floor. Ooh, that's interesting. So is Split Anvil, though. When you play a spell, spells in hand that cost less are reduced to 0 for that turn. We're going to do that to take care of spell costs. So now we can use Titan's Bane to apply spell weakness, because we don't have to worry about making our spells cost less. Good. Alright, we want a Train Steward out here. If we use Helical Crystals... Yes. Then Steel Enhancer will make this guy live. So we can get more gold. We must think objectively here. We aren't working with big men with clubs anymore. Use this. Make every spell in your hand cost less. Restore, restore, and restore. Now, use Helical Crystals to kill the guy. Alright, duly noted. You can't just beg and plead for specific units. You have to work with what you got. And you must adapt to circumstances. We did get a Mollusk Mage. That is a good unit. We should take that. We have more Steel Enhancers, or the Razor Sharp Edge. We're going to take the Steel Enhancer. Now, do we want an Awoken unit, again, to tank more? We need at least one strong unit. An Awoken Hollow is exactly what we need. And I will happily make him even tankier. Remove one Train Steward, for now. We don't need to purge them all. Alright, we now have a good unit. This is important. And we can get another one. Why not? Alright, good. Now we can use Titan's Tooth here. That makes all of our spells free. Restore that guy. Steel Enhancer that guy. Alright, so having the Awoken Hollow out there, that just means we have a guy to buff now. Because before, we had a bunch of buffs, but we didn't have anything to do with them. Okay, putting the Mollusk Mage out there is kind of useless. So I think just using the Titan's Bane here, yeah. See what happens when you just sack up, draft one good unit? Offering token, draw one, discard one. Crypt Builder. This is useful because of the split anvil. And then Glimmer is an obvious choice. And now we have the potential for another good unit. We can put the Animus of Speed up at the top as a means of cleaning up. We want artifacts. We don't have any Ascend or Descend, so let's do Cleansing Water. We can also put an Animus of Will, but we don't want to get too excited now with all of these cool, fancy new units we're getting. We're going to put a Thorned Hollow at the top to protect the Animus of Speed. We could give ourselves a Petrified Heart, but preventing... We're going to get Blood for Blood, because we're going to have to accept that with the Stygian Guard on our side, our Pyre is a lot more vulnerable. Alright, focus on the fight. This is all that exists right now. It is completely fine to put a Thorned Hollow here. Or we could just use Crypt Builder. And our guy would live. But no, no, no. That's not the right play. This is the right play. We will put an Awoken Hollow up here to kill you. And then we will cast Helical Crystals. But you're still gonna die. That is an issue. Yeah, because of the bomb. That is literally all we can do. Alright. Put down your Mollusk Mage. Helical Crystals. Glimmer. Frozen Lance here. The pyre will kill this person, and it might gain health in return, so that's completely fine. That does not work like I expected it to. We have to put a train steward out. Ooh. Just enhance this guy and restore this guy. Don't get too far ahead of yourself. Make sure you win the fight. Alright. So I see something to do with Deep Offering. None of these units really fascinate me that much. I guess we could just get another Awoken Hollow. Just to put on a floor. It's a little milquetoast for my tastes, but... And we're going to go with Fell's Remorse. I will... We're going to go down this path. See what we get. We're going to go with that. So the way we're going about it now, we have a hollow on each floor. We have either the Animus of Speed or Cold Celia behind them. And then we have our champion and then the Mollusk Mage on the bottom floor. We want to get more we want actually, actually yes, we do want more 3-cost spells. Now that we have 4 energy, we'll be able to actually spend... Yes. And then I'm going to go with Conduit here. Non-boss enemy units restore all health. Our additional reward is a random artifact. We need more power. Good. That was not a good play. I'm not quite sure why we did that. We want to take care of these guys as much as we can. So with it taking 20 damage, it will now get one shot by our pyre. And the pyre will, thanks to blood for blood, that'll be fine. Alright. Oh no, that was not fine. It was getting reduced down to 45 health. That guy's done for. And we can use helical crystals. Good. Unfortunately, that's all we can do. So if I add +3, he's going to get 8 health. Then with Restore, I'll have 10 health. There's no way he can live through this. So I think we are just going to do this. Alright, we're making it past this fight. That's a first. It is progress. When a card with Consume is played, deal 30 damage to the front enemy unit. We will take Ice Storm. We definitely need draw power. Give me more artifacts. You draw any non-champion card. Its cost is randomized between 1 and 3. Draw +3 each turn. We need kind of a chaos factor. We can give the Animus of Speed multi-strike, and we definitely need to get rid of these Train Stewards. We're just gonna purge. Do we even want petty theft? Is it worth like a card? We can use this as a purge. That's not consume though. That's purge. We'll get honest just as something to use. So how does this work with Split Anvil? When I use this Frozen Lance, does that make all these spells? I'm curious. We have enough draw power right now to skip over the Wildwood Custodian. We don't need Cold Celia immediately. Let's see how this works. It does work like that. And then we'll just do that right now. Just get it out of our deck. We're going to put an Awoken Hollow down here. We're going to use Ice Storm. And then Helical Crystals here. And Steel Enhancer and restore this guy. We want to protect our magical units. Alright. We really only have spells here. This guy's gonna die. Let's use Crypt Builder right off the bat. And then... We can use all of our zero spell. Do we need to do that, though? Not really. Just in case we get a unit we need, I'm not going to do that. We have an Awoken Hollow. Good. There's no point in hoarding any more spells with Deep Offering, so we'll just do this. Perfect. We get ourselves a brief respite, so we're going to put Cold Celia up here. And we're going to put the Animus of Speed down here. If we could get more capacity for the Wild Custodian, that would be nice, but... Alright. Let's use the Frozen Lance here. So now all these cards are 0. And we got it. We're all good. Getting another Ice Storm would be nice. Though Titan's Tooth is just, like, really good. Applying Frostbite. Using Ice Storm on the first floor is really interesting, because it deals 55 damage spread out across. I think actually we're going to take Ice Storm. And then Engraft. Engraft is usually pretty good utility, but... Ooh, Invigorating Solution will be very nice. Alright, I think we got something going now. Would we remove any cards? We would probably remove like a Steel Enhancer and a Restore. Do we have enough money for an artifact? Yes, we will if we go into there. Let's just go here. Bone Shaker makes its way through an abandoned train yard. The once bustling workshop is now eerily silent and empty, picked over by scavengers. Though in the rubble, you're able to make out a couple things that may be useful. A large hook and some quick-release doors. Trap shoot. To send a unit to the bottom floor, apply Dazed 2. Ascend a unit to the Pyre Room. Apply dazed 3. We will... The trap shoot costs 0, though the spells are going to be randomized anyways in terms of energy cost, so that doesn't matter. So we can ascend a unit to the Pyre Room and apply dazed 3. We'll take the hook. And then we will remove 1 steel enhancer. You know what? The Wildwood Custodian is useless. Get rid of that. And a Restorer is just a worse steel enhancer. Now we can upgrade our guys. We will give an Awoken Hollow some more health. We'll give our Thorned Hollow more spikes. We will give an Awoken Hollow more health. And then make our Animus of Speed a bit stronger. Arcus, Darkness Incarnate. Dazed? Is that this guy's special ability? I suppose it is. Blinding Dark Shard. Cannot attack. Cannot be damaged or targeted in any way. Interesting. So we can't actually hit this guy. We're gonna take the hit. And we're gonna do that. We'll put an Animus of Speed up here. Excuse me for not talking much, but I must ponder here. Frozen Lance. Alright. We're handling this pretty well. That doesn't really matter. Hoop out a Mollusk Mage. Then, use Invigorating Solution. Consume does more. Then we'll go with Titan's Tooth. Alright, yeah. The Stygian Guard really makes you think. We have a full hand. So that guy's gonna die. If we use a Steel Enhancer, all of our spells become 0. We'll use Ice Storm down here. Then what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna smack this guy with the Crypt Builder. Use Titan's Tooth down here. Yes. Yes. We need to hit the guy. So we are going to Glimmer. But if we try to pull this guy up, this Blinding Dark Shard is guarding Arcus. I wonder... Alright, I'm gonna try something. Move the Cold Celia up here. Pull this guy up to the Pyre Room. So now he's gonna die. Now let's see what this does. Alright, so it does target. Even though the Shroud is in front, it will target the boss. Here's what we're gonna do. Put a Thorned Hollow out there. Then use Deep Offering. Because that also activates Titan's Tooth. Then we can slam this guy for a bunch of damage. I'm looking at this. Like, we can just go to town. Alright. Use Restore first. That did not make everything 0. That did not work as I expected it to. Crypt Builder. Ice Storm, Titan's Tooth, bam, bam. It's the best we can do. We will use Steel Enhancer, make everything 0. Helical Crystals, and that takes it home. Unleash the Wildwood is interesting. Just getting a free spell that heals all of our guys. Fully heal an Awoken Hollow. That is an interesting concept. I think we'll take that. And then we said we wanted capacity. But I think we want energy because all of the capacity is being used anyways. We're going to take more energy. Now we want more high damage spells. We can duplicate them, or we can just upgrade the spells we already have. I think with the amount of gold we have upgrading, but we also have the Concealed Caverns here. You know I gotta go with the mystery. Throw something. Purge a card, gain a card. I will purge. One restore. And let's see what we get in return. Give me a rare Stygian Guard card. We get Spike of the Stygian. Apply 1 sap and 5x Frostbite. We will duplicate a Titan's Tooth. And we will go to the Dark Forge. Should we increase... I think we're going to make damage spells cost even cheaper. This is good. I'm a fan of this. This is going to do 70. Yes. Odds are we're going to get a unit next turn. Put an Awoken Hollow out here. Down here, all of our attacking spells are going to be fine. So we're going to put a Thorned Hollow up here, and we are just going to use our attacking spells. This guy's going to die. Oh, he's not going to die. We're going to put the Mollusk Mage down there. We're going to put Cold Celia up here. We'll use Invigorating Solution. Helical Crystals would take care of that. We can Glimmer here. Unleash the Wildwood. And then just use a Consume here as a means to do 30 damage. That guy will die immediately. We have literally infinite freedom to do whatever we want. And then I guess we're just gonna make this guy, make this guy even beefier. What happens if we pull one of our own units up to the Pyre Room? Do we just spam spells now? Is that our existence? We can Glimmer here, and then we will Unleash the Wildwood here. We have another opportunity to Unleash the Wildwood, and all of our guys are up. There's nothing more to do. See, so we can steal Enhancer. All right. So we are going to start off with a Glimmer that reduces all these guys to 0. Oh, he's gonna die. Alright, sweet. See if we can get there. Transfer all Frostbite on this floor to a unit, then double the amount of Frostbite. That seems like insane. I do kind of like me some Ooga Booga Ice Storm. Yeah, we're gonna go we're gonna skip that. Alright, let's see. Do we want to duplicate another card? So, if we can duplicate Deep Offering and get it, Crypt Builder and Titan's Tooth are both offering cards. So if we decide to use that, buff one of our units, gain trinkets. We're going to do that. Because we want to be able to cycle out of a hand that we don't like. When you play your third spell of the turn, all cards gain +1 magic power for the rest of this battle. We will definitely take that. Make our Thorned Hollow a bit beefier, and we'll give the Cold Celia some beef. Alright, here we are. Seraph the Diligent. He lost his virginity somewhere along the way. Here's a question. It's not exactly a question, but Steel Pulleyclaw? Into Deep Offering? Into Ice Storm? Into Helical Crystals? Into Deep Offering? No. Don't get too greedy. Put down an Awoken Hollow here. We have to. Another thing we have to do is put down a Hollow here to defend our units. And then we can go Glimmer, Consume. Why are all these spells Consume? Is this part of Seraph the Diligent? If all of these spells are consumed, that makes things a lot harder for me. What is going on here? Alright, well now we have to be careful. Which is not something I like to be. We'll apply more Frostbite, since we're relying on that. I want to save my spells. Alright, we do have a deep offering here, so we can use all of these if we desire. We'll unleash the Wildwood. Do this. Then we'll go with a deep offering here. Alright. We'll use a Frozen Lance here. So we can hit this guy with a Crypt Breaker. And Helical Crystals, and then Titan's Tooth down here. Or do we want to keep on... We want to keep on stacking Frostbite. We need to focus on killing the boss. Start off with the Titan's Tooth. And then we just spam spells, I think. Alright, we're on the final wave here. Not yet. Unleashing the Wildwood. We're gonna save that card in case we get... Oh no, we're not gonna get any more deep offerings. Alright, use Helical Crystals here. Titan's Tooth, Helical Crystals, Titan's Tooth. Enhance this person just so they do more damage. And I think we did it! That Frostbite's gonna take care of it, isn't it? Yes, it is! Whew! Alright, that took a lot of brain power. And some perseverance, but at last, we've gotten ourselves a victory without the Hellhorned. The Stygian Guard did it for us, and we learned a good amount about what the Stygian Guard can do. We get to Covenant rank 3. We get some golden Stygian Guard cards. We get Preserve, speaking of Perseverance. Add Apply Frozen to a card in your hand. Token of a Traitor. Playing a spell deals 2 damage to a random enemy unit on that floor. Harness the Titan. Apply +5 magic power to spells in hand. An Offering Monument. Incant. -5 health. Draw 1. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was a long episode, but we pushed through. We managed to get a victory. I promise that I'm not just going to stall episodes out until I get a victory. I just knew I could do it. Next time, we're going to keep playing around with Stygian Guard. But this time, we're going to use the Hellhorned as a backup clan, alright? I will see you guys next time.